copacetic. All right, I think we're good. Comic Book Trap House live. One more time in your face, unscheduled, just coming out the blue, doing what we do, talking our shit. You got your boy C right here, right over. Oh no, this way. Let me get.
No, you're right.
This way. I got my boy D Strong in the building.
What's going on, man? Glad to be back, bro.
Man, thanks for joining in. Let
me close that window.
Yo, I love that shit. Keep that shit open, man. I love that shit. That shit was hard. It's loud as fuck too, man.
That shit remind me we were doing that show at your crib, bro, with the pump.
There's a different sound popping outside.
That's a different sound, but that shit was loud. But
yeah, well, in case y'all didn't know, Russ lives right on the Indy 500 race car track. That's why you hear the sound like that.
Yeah, exactly. I work in the pits. I change tires. That's what I do.
Talladega Nights and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So we here again. I'm just gonna, like I said, talk some shit about what's going on right now, the new stuff. Look at some of the books that came out last week. Talk about some of the new stuff that's coming out Wednesday. Like I said, this is unscheduled. You know, these are first few pilot episodes that we're doing right now. You know,
schedule, bro.
Yeah. We'll get a little tighten things up like that a little bit later. Right now, we're gonna turn this thing on whenever the urge arises and talk the right shit that we're supposed to talk.
Yes.
Of course, you know, we're staying sauced a little something. I'm taking it light tonight.
Yeah, I got my little plastic.
You got the red cup action going on, you know.
It's funny how they like to put the little grips on there, like it makes a fucking difference.
Yeah, for real.
New twister grip.
Yeah,
you know.
That's for when you're holding it in the car and you got to make them sharp lefts.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what's crazy? Speaking of being in the car, we I know this is off subject, and we're having fun tonight, right? We just going to say something.
That's all we do.
I was talking with Shabam a little while back, and he was telling me, he says, speaking of cars in the Indy 500, he was telling me about your little
oh my god
expedition. We ain't got to get into it, but
that
Indy 500.
Unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable. I wish I should have been broadcasted live and shit.
Oh, yeah, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. It's like we're here live. There's 3 police cars behind us right now. We're gonna make this turn on Houston. And
I'll just say we're glad to be here broadcasting for y'all right now. I'll put it like that. Speaking of Bam and some of my other good cohorts on that side of the playing field, I got a shout out before we get into all the good comic book stuff. Shout out to my man DJ Premier.
Oh, word.
The brand new Gangstar song that just dropped. Family and Loyalty featuring J. Cole.
Jay went in too.
Yeah, he killed it. That was dope. So, I just wanted to say that right quick. But of course, this is the Comic Book Trap House. We're here about what's happening out here in this sci-fi and geek comic book culture that we are such a long time part of. And let's just talk right quick about some of the stuff that came out last week that I picked up that's been catching some attention. The big one kind of from last week that dropped was that the brand new Spider-Man series from J.J. Abrams.
Oh,
the big movie maker Abrams.
Yes.
Him and his son got together, and they're actually the writers of a new Spider-Man comic series that just dropped.
That's crazy.
Spider-Man Volume 3, I believe it is. This is the joint right here. It's the main cover.
Oh wow, that's hot with Mary Jane.
Yeah, it's at first several other people were just like, oh, okay, yet another Spider-Man title is dropping, big fucking deal,
with Mary Jane.
Yeah. But believe me, man, once you read this, you're like, okay, they took it somewhere. It's not average Spider-Man story, and it's not what you would expect. it's not just another Spidey story. J.J. Abrams is doing a good thing now. I don't know who is more responsible for the content, him or his son, or if they really both came up with everything together. But it's a worthwhile story, man. You know, if you're down with Spider-Man, it's a good one to pick up. I grabbed this die cut.
That is L right there.
This is the die cut variant. Now it's die cut, so where it's like when you see the eye part, it's actually cut out. When you open the page, like some of those old school joints.
Oh shit!
And at first, when they were advertising this, they had like Spider-Man written across the bottom, but when it came out on the stands, it was just a straight up Virgin variant. You know what I'm saying? There was no trade dress at all on there, so it's kind of dope.
I'm thinking that's the best. That they were right on that, because I mean, you see that eye, you know who that is.
Exactly.
You don't need to put Spider-Man on there.
Nah, you don't have to say
I'm seeing
Spider-Man. It speaks for itself.
Russ double. Are you double SL? Are you double SE double L?
Rusty Mattel has joined the clan. What's good? We back.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
Yeah, man. My bad. I had to pay homage to the porcelain god.
You good? The porcelain. Yeah.
Had to cut it short. I hate that.
Because when that god comes calling, bro, you got to do it.
Sucks, bro. You use like half the roll of paper. You know how that goes. Great.
You had to slice the Gouda. You had to slice the Gouda before the sandwich was done being made.
Like,
word.
That's one of them ones you rocking back and forth like, Lord, please, Lord, please.
Y'all nasty, man.
Just give me a break.
Right. That's crazy, man. Y'all niggas.
We're in.
But y'all dig up, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
Real quick, ready? Show Russ.
What's up, my brother? Yeah, no, I was just I was backstage, so I saw that comic, that Spider. What's going on with that one?
Yeah, see, that's the just to recap real quick for you. That J.J. Abrams and his son started a brand new series with Spider-Man, the big movie maker, you know. And these are some of the variants. There's a bunch of variants that came out, but this was
right.
This was the dope one for me, you know, the die cut joint. You know what I'm saying? It opens up, you know, all this is cut out like the old school shits used to be, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good one to have. Good one to have. They all came out with a behind the scenes version too, and this was for free. This actually is the same, all the same book, but all on the inside is completely black and white and no words. No words. It's just all the art with no text. Yeah. It's a dope version.
You know, I'm glad they're doing that kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
We need more shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's insane. Especially Abrams. That
was big Marvel. The big Marvel dog of the week. I got Once and Future #2 this week also.
Who's putting that out?
Once and Future is from Boom Studios. Boom Studios is a dope independent comic book label that's out there dropping all kinds of shit. And they definitely got a hit with Once and Future. The first one went so crazy that it's already at a 5th printing for issue #1. So I picked up the 5th printing for that because I know this was going to be a lot more rare. The first issue was dope. It's kind of a play on the whole Arthurian author type of King Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's a play on it, you know. It's a different type of angle. But it's dope, man.
That Celtic shit, Celtic mythology.
Word, yeah. It's good. It's a good run. I'm gonna give #2 a chance, and if it keeps me on the wave, then I'll keep on going with #3. I usually get first 3 issues or something anyway to give it a chance, you know.
Bro, there was a title ready that I have not been able to find. I started collecting it, and then it was with Cross Gen.
What's the name?
The name of the title was called The Path.
The Path.
And it was a samurai game. It was a samurai, not a game. It was a samurai comic.
Yeah.
And bro, that shit was so dope. It had Japanese elementals, and it did 19 books, and that was it. You know
what imprint was that on?
It was on Comic Gen.
Okay.
No, CrossGen.
All right. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that company, man. I'm
Bro,
not
that shit.
that up though.
But it was one of the dopest comics that I started really getting into it, and then CrossGen got they folded, and
okay.
that was it.
All
but
right.
I'm just trying to get all the rest of the collection they had because it was a really dope comic, and I can't find it anywhere, man.
Yeah, you already checked eBay and all that type of shit already?
All that, bro. I mean,
Wow.
I got the prequel, I got the first 3 issues, and that's it. So and there's 19 of them.
That's amazing that you even check eBay and it's not there. There might be some rarity behind that. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep that in mind.
It's called The Path, bro. If you ever run across that, grab that up, man.
Definitely.
Who's the publisher on that, D?
That was a CrossGen.
CrossGen. Yeah.
Oh, CrossGen.
That's the company. Like I said, I never heard of that one. All right, here's another independent one from this week. This is from Aftershock Comics. You Are Obsolete. This one came out this past Wednesday.
Go up a little bit. Oh, dope. Oh, yeah, that's just L.
Yeah.
This evil looking. She looked like one of them Salt Lake bitches.
You know what, man?
Always on her cell phone.
Sitting in D's back seat while he's rolling them.
Yeah, it's just like, look. You entitled motherfuckers.
If
she don't look entitled, I don't know what the fuck does. Look at her.
You want to talk about entitlement? They got
that evil bitch. Oh my god!
Let me tell you, this book,
anything I want.
It's kind of a modern play on Children of the Corn.
Oh, dope. Okay.
I've read this first issue, and from what it looks like, the kids pretty much run this somewhat abandoned town, and I think by the time you're 40, you get exterminated.
Oh, like Logan's Run type shit. Remember that Logan's Run?
Yes, indeed. Exactly. You are obsolete now. Or just like that episode of the Twilight Zone. You know,
it's like the rap game.
Word. Yeah. That too.
Like, are you 40? Fuck out of here. It's like, are you rapping? You're 40? I don't care if you don't. Get out of here.
You have no right.
Yeah,
absolutely, man. Yo, let's shout out right quick, man. My boy Comics with Bueller is in the house. I just seen him pop up in the chat room, man. Peace.
Nice.
Comics with Bueller, that's that dude. I watch him.
When's he coming on? Maybe
we're gonna rock with Bueller soon, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. One of these days, real soon, I'm gonna holler at him behind the scenes, and we're gonna schedule a night for Bueller to be down with us right here live on the broadcast, man.
Cool.
That's gonna be a big occasion. That's a big occasion.
Shout out to Mel V too, man. Man.
Yeah,
Mel V, man, that's that dude, man. I'm gonna holler at him real soon. He'll be back. He's gonna be a frequent guest right here on the show, man. And shouts out to my man Sammy, ASM Collector NYC. That's my dude right there. He's checking us out. That's one of my homies that I see at the store every week. You know what I'm saying? Okay. For real. We make sure that we're there early, picking up all our real shit weekly. Shouts out to my man Nance Pacino out there too. Wait for him to come on and check us out. But let's keep going. I picked this one up. I picked this one up this week too. G.I. Joe #1.
Yeah, I remember you was talking about it because you were talking about get out there and get those because they might be Doe affiliated eventually.
Well, you know, G.I. Joe, they're filming. They're getting ready to do the big reboot of the film,
right?
And at the same time, with it coming into the new era, they might introduce some new characters. And in this book, they dropped a bunch of first appearances for new Joe members, you know, and or new Joe G.I. Joe characters in general. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I'm not the hugest G.I. Joe fan. I when I was a kid, I definitely was. I watched that show daily, religiously. I had the action figures. You know what I'm saying? I liked the G.I. Joe action figures because they were more articulate than the Star Wars ones. You know, they had joints at the arm and shit like that. Right. But Joe was my shit.
I'm a little bit older than y'all. Well, Russ is right there behind me. How old are you, Ready? I know we ain't
ready.
Let's not talk about
all y'all.
Yeah, we're the same age. And
I was like,
I just turned 48.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Then we're right there. I didn't really get into G.I. Joe. The
cartoons. 48-year-olds out there, by the way.
I was watching like Battle of the Planets.
Yeah.
I love the Battle of the Planets.
G-Force, yeah, the Battle of the Planets.
Now, a side note on that, the Russo brothers of Infinity War and Endgame fame, they're working on the Battle of the Planets movie.
I'm there. If they can pull it off, bro, I'm ready.
That's just taking me to another world right there. If that happens, man.
Because that set off everything, like the Voltron. I mean, it was just kind of trickling down from that, but that's whatever.
Shouts out to Mighty Mel V in the chat room.
What up, Mel?
What up, Mel?
Hey, man, my bad, bro. I was on broke status, had no internet.
Look at it now. He's back. Full streaming.
Popping it with the Hawaiian shirt, Mel. Peace, bro.
Word up, man. That's what it is, yo. All right, let me see what else we got. Another independent joint from IDW again, just like G.I. Joe. I picked this up for personal reasons because this is just one of my favorite movies of the last however long it came out ago.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
My man Napoleon Dynamite.
Number one. So on the inside, it's all live action. It's not.
No. This is just a photo variant cover.
When you open it up, it's comic.
Yeah. This is just this is the B cover variant that has the photo of the movie. I love it. This is like new Napoleon stories that they're writing in the book. I had to pick it up, man. From what I hear, they're trying to impeach Pedro and all this type of shit, man.
My man.
Word up, man. That's what's up. So let's move on out of that right quick. And of course, the big dog of the week every week is House of X and Powers of X. So
that's the monster, right?
That's the big monster every week. This Wednesday we got Powers of X number 5. This was House of X number 5. It ends at issue number 6. So pretty much what we're talking about is 3 more issues until the end. Powers of X number 5, and then House and Powers of X number 6. Two more weeks after that. So
you know where they're going with
that? You cannot ever tell where they're going with it every week because Jonathan Hickman is writing some of the dopest shit you ever seen in X-Men lore right now. Killing it. He's turning shit upside down every week.
You've been telling me I'm back to where I want to start. I want to start collecting again, man. I mean,
let me tell you something. If you want to get back into collecting, if you want to just like really put yourself over the edge,
start with that, huh?
If you start with the House and the Powers of X, you'll be hooked. You'll be back.
Okay. I'm in here.
I picked up the second printing also, on the third printing of issue number 2.
Wow, look at the cranium.
That cover was crazy.
Sick.
Love that cover, man. Yeah, that cover's
crazy.
Stupid cover. And of course, continuing with the Absolute Carnage tie-ins this week, we had the Lethal Protectors number 2. And I love how they're doing this because if you remember in Maximum Carnage, which is the last time that Carnage came through and wreaked havoc throughout New York City, all these different guest hosts were a part of it, Iron Fist and Misty Knight and shit like that, and they're the same people are back. They're back helping out.
Let me ask a question. So does he have the same, because I know Carnage, does he have the same vulnerabilities as Venom? Can you use sonic sound energy against him or no?
I don't know if Sonic it fucks with him as much as the
it's the sound, because it was the sound stuff. It was like the sound stuff.
Yeah. The
Can you do that or no?
I think all symbiotes are sensitive to that. I think that's
susceptible to that sound, to that clang, to that noise,
right?
Yo, while we're on the subject of the X, what's going on, bro? So I was looking in WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
And then you showed Denzel with the Magneto helmet.
Oh.
And, can we talk about Magneto right now?
Let's get into the movies right quick. Right now, I'm gonna finish this.
Yeah.
That's Absolute Carnage number 3.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the next one.
Dope.
Yeah, that's waiting for me at the shop. I gotta go pick up my
own. That's in your pull list?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Only reason I wanted to end with that is because I got a little mailer today too.
Ooh, nice. Let's see. You know what's in it or no?
I got a good feeling, but I'm not 100% sure. But we'll see.
That shit is like, it's Christmas.
If I'm right, then I'm opening it at the right time. I'll put it like that.
Fire, powder, mistletoe.
Yo, yeah, that should be it. That's the theme song. Every time I do a comic book unboxing on the Comic Book Chat Pass Live,
we're gonna say that.
You gotta serenade.
Christmas.
You gotta serenade with the Hathaway.
I even see that shit like Michael McDonald.
I don't care.
Because he don't pronounce shit.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's July, dude. It's Christmas.
Word. No, yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see what this is. This is a Midtown Comics box, so they're pretty thorough with the quality of shipment. You don't have to worry about your shit coming
I see that. Yeah, they lock
coming in a fucking Ziploc bag stuffed with the fucking Detroit Times and shit.
a key food bag.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, that classic.
Let's see the name of that. Who are these kids? Are we allowed to show? Yeah, we are. Okay.
Midtown.
NYC, baby. Midtown Comics. Mother effing com.
Of course. My LCS, local comic shop.
Okay.
All right. Oh, yeah. This is pretty much what I thought it was going to be. Absolute Carnage. Number 3, the Young Guns variant. Featuring the Carnageized Hulk.
No, fuck.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
I need that figure right there.
Statue alert. Statue alert.
Yeah. Woo. Pepe Larraz. This is the Young Guns variant. I actually have 2 copies. Just the back of it right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Like I said, I gotta get back on my collecting. These shits are
that's the back. I got a couple of copies of that one right there. I had to run it.
Nice.
Dope.
Yeah. So that was last week's haul. You know what I'm saying? New Comic Book Day is this coming Wednesday, of course. So I'll have a whole nother stack of shit. It's a big week too, man. I started going through my list this morning. It's gonna be a big one. Shouts out to Christopher Lausner, who just joined us in the chat room. I hope I didn't murder your last name, which I probably
did. Chris. Thanks, Chris.
Big up to your first namesake. All right, now let's get into these films, man. Now, what were you talking about, Russ? What did you just mention?
The Magnegro.
All right, now
what is the deal? They're trying to reinvent the wheel or what? I mean, what's going on?
That's been a rumor. It's been a rumor that
I'm not hating on it. I like it. I like Denzel as an actor. He's a fucking I can see Reddy right here is getting upset right now. I can see it. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Denzel is a hard body actor. So
yeah, he's the man. He's one of the greatest.
That's all. I'm gonna put it out there like that. That's all I gotta say. Okay.
Yeah.
Reddy's not feeling it.
You know
what is the deal?
No.
Okay.
Break
it down. We want to know.
Just leave it, right?
Now, it's when it comes to my characters and shit that's drawn in a comic book and shit like that, I am impressed when they cast someone who actually has the look of that fucking character. To me, that's like one of the most impressive parts of the movie creation is the casting of a character that looks like the motherfucking drawn nigga.
So you think Fassbender pulled that off then?
Fassbender did.
He did.
Fassbender is a fantastic actor.
He is a great actor. I'm not going to knock him.
But I mean, okay, I'm not angry at different representation, different people playing different roles and shit like that. But we're at a point right now in this media that they've just turned this into a purposeful thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they picking this shit because they can't find a good white actor to play the fucking role. They doing this shit because it's trendy right now to just fucking throw social justice satisfaction into stuff. I mean, it's not how many. It's not like black representation is enacted. There's plenty of characters of color that we could be exploring out there that doesn't have to take us into the fucking field of changing up motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to see Tom Cruise playing fucking Black Panther in the next movie. You know what I'm saying? Would you be mad at that?
I was already mad at The Last Samurai. So yeah.
Well, then you're contradicting.
The last.
Tom Cruise is a fantastic actor. What the fuck are you mad about? Then why were you angry?
Because he wasn't a motherfucking samurai. But I understand.
Well, Denzel is not a Holocaust survivor.
He's not.
Then
I get it. They got to switch the whole thing up. They got to go with a whole.
Wow.
He went into cell hell.
I'm here.
Yeah. I think.
No, I'm not on the cell. I'm actually I'm on my PC. I'm on my PC hell right now. But what was I going to say? You there, Red?
It's such a big part of his lore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to erase and reinvent that entire character if you change his race and background and creed, culture. I mean, you know, it just why do that?
Okay, well, what about
definitely it's not going to be no fucking Denzel.
What about the Black Xavier? No?
I don't want none of that shit, man. I want a bald white man to play Xavier.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. I want that variant cover, like I told you before, with the By Any Means Necessary KRS-One cover.
Oh, yes.
Where it says, but it has Professor X, and he's looking out the fucking window. You know.
Yeah.
I want that. Come on, just one shot and then done. One and done.
Oh man,
you got to get somebody to draw that for you, D. We'll send it to your crib. Poster size.
Straight. Well, I mean, that goes to BET Plus.
Damn.
Fuck out of here, man. I'm sick of
the W Network. What is that?
I'm tired of this, man. People just need to stick to who they are. Next thing you know,
shit.
Stick to the script.
I want to see my shit look like the comic books. If I wasn't a big comic book reader, if I wasn't a big comic book fan, I wouldn't give a fuck. And that's the majority of the motherfuckers that are out there. And that's why that type of shit can play nowadays, because the people who are in control of the fucking social media are not comic book readers, and they don't give a fuck if a fucking frog is playing Magneto. They don't give a fuck who it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you leave it up to them, Magneto would be, a transsexual magnetic motherfucker that attracts dicks from outer space and shit like that. You gotta fucking look at it.
Yeah, come on. After a while,
the more inches you give them,
push it to,
the more leeway you give them, the more it's gonna get out of control, man.
Okay, all right. But Spider-Man kind of pulled it off with Morales.
But they didn't change Peter Parker. That's a different person.
No, okay, yeah, you're right. Look, I just want that variant cover. That's it. And then the fuck the rest of the shit.
Cover though.
They don't need to be, but he don't need to be in the wheelchair. He needs to be holding like a.
Well, you want that variant? Just go to the hip hop variants. There's plenty of black.
They got them.
Yeah, they came out with 100+ different hip hop variants. You got all kinds of changed up motherfuckers, man.
You got them all ready? How many of them you got? You got them all?
I got them all except for 2.
What's the 2 you missing?
I'm missing the Inhumans #5, and I'm missing the Deadpool #2 because they're both very pricey. Because those were the lowest print runs of the mall.
Oh, okay.
But I plan on picking at least one of them up in Baltimore.
Actually,
Comic-Con. No, next month. I'm gonna pick one of them up in Baltimore. That's on my list.
Okay.
But, yeah. So speaking of movies and shit, there's a
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, you still there? Okay. I got you.
Yep. Yo, Russ, you going to Baltimore? No?
We're talking about.
I would love to, bro. I would love to. Matter of fact, it's just a matter of because if I go out there, I was thinking about doing a weekend out of it, so I can hit up some restaurants and go a little sightseeing, for a few days,
Right,
I got this time on my hands, so I might just do it like that, or it might just be a quick turnaround. We're ready, in and out, we'll see.
Right.
But I definitely want to do it for sure.
So what movies you talking about, Red?
Well, I want to go over the shit that's not exactly coming right out, but the stuff that's been
Okay. I got one too, man. I mean, what's up with the Eternals, man?
Oh yeah. Eternals is being filmed. They a couple of production set photos just leaked over the last couple of days of Angelina Jolie filming her shit.
Right, but where they going with it? Because there's different branches. There's like different ages of the Eternals. Do you know where they're going with it? Are they going from the beginning, or are they going with like the Hyperion shit?
From what I know, the last rumor I heard was that they were kind of going with the Neil Gaiman story, which is kind of a little more modern ability for them to cross over with the Avengers, because Iron Man's involvement with that. Even though he's dead, this is taking place in the past. And Eternals is over all time, so they're going to be hopping from time period to time period with this movie.
Okay.
So, and this
they could actually break Thanos in there because
absolutely, with him being a deviant.
Well, he's not a deviant. He's actually an Eternal, but he has his genetics. He looks like a deviant.
He's got the deviant gene. Yeah, absolutely. There's humans, deviants, and Eternals. He's got the deviant gene. That's why he looks like he does.
His mother and father were both Eternals. So
yeah,
but he got that gene. That's why they used to tease him and bully him when he was in school, and that's why he became the maniac that he is.
Yeah.
But
bullying.
Don't bully a motherfucker who could be the supreme power of the universe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Next thing you know, he'll be snapping. Yeah.
Exactly. Next thing you know, he's flicking his fingers and shit. Leave that dude alone.
Unbelievable, man. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a big movie because that's gonna tie in like the mutants. There's rumors that's how they're gonna explain the mutants' existence and how they're gonna be able to bring them in and all this type of shit. So it's gonna be a pivotal film, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So the ones that I kind of had seen, actually, I want to bring up a screen because I was looking at Newsarama earlier. Where is that shit at? Let me see.
Are we gonna talk video games or no?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that too. All right, y'all seeing the screen here?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, yeah, of course, Disney Plus started the pre-orders today. I got mine on.
I saw that.
$7.99, starting November 12th, and
for everything you ever want.
Yeah, and with the launch, The Mandalorian is going to be part of the initial launch, which is one of the shows. I'm crazy looking forward to that. So
you know what's kind of crazy is that honestly, bro, the only reason why I was fucking with Netflix was for the Pixar, the Lucasfilms, and for the Marvel.
Yeah.
Once they lose that,
it's gone already. I mean, it's like
I forgot to even look about this. So all the Marvel is already going off of Netflix?
Bro, it's going to be. And so is Pixar. So is everything Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
they try to dominate, and which I get, because they own the shit. So why not,
Yeah. Centralize it,
Yeah. This is my prediction. Netflix is going to become one of the best movie making machines out after this.
Yeah, they're gonna step their game up crazy after this too, man. And they already got their shit together.
Yeah, they're putting out a lot of Netflix movies.
They're doing good stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, also with this Disney Plus, we're pretty fortunate because not everybody in the world is gonna be able to get this when it launches. I was talking to some of my friends out in the UK, and they just shit out of luck. I think it might not even be coming out there till next year or some shit.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and there's been the same story with the DC streaming network in the UK too. That still isn't even out there in London and shit like that.
There's a DC streaming network coming out?
Now, it's been out. See, now that goes to show you how
much I don't know.
No, not how much you don't know. It goes to show you how unpopular it is.
What do they got?
Oh, they got some dope shows, man. I mean,
I know they do.
Titans is one of the dopest shows out right now. And Swamp Thing is. I haven't watched that yet, but I heard.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I got past the first episode. Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Every time I think about Swamp Thing, I think of Adrian Barbeau's tits.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Word up, man. That was
she was like one of the baddest. We know these 48 to 50-year-olds. We know Adrian.
Yo, man. You dropped a real classic for all you youngsters out there.
Fog.
Word. Came from New York. Come on here. All right, yo. Let's keep on moving. Yo, shouts out to my man Nas Pacino, just dropped up in the lab.
Peace.
We gotta have him as a guest with us one of these days.
Word.
For real. That's my homie right there. All right, now one thing I wanted to bring up on this newsarama that I saw pass my eye before I started on was this right here. There's actually a very first clip out of Vagrant Queen.
Okay.
This is gonna be a show on sci-fi. This comes from the comic book world. Valiant Entertainment, I believe, was the imprint. I got it right here to let y'all take a look. This was it. See?
So
The Vagrant Queen.
Yes.
And who put that out?
Got a couple variants of that right there too. A couple of the variants. Yeah. Now we're gonna have a very first look impression. I haven't even seen the trailer yet, so we're gonna all take a look for the first time right now.
Let's rock it
and see what this is about. All right. Okay. Let's see.
Queen, first one.
All right. Let me know if it's not playing or whatever. I'll stop it. But here we go.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Sure, I do.
There we go. Uh-oh.
She looks
it looks like a video game or some shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, she looks kind of fly.
Now why is it? No, I just had it on. Hold on. Let me reload. Yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about this, so
let's check it out.
I know your face. Sure I do. Karaoke bar and Kroger's, right?
Do I look like a karaoke?
Uh-oh. I'm having some playback issues.
What is it based on, bro?
I have absolutely no clue. That's why I was hoping to see this fucking little clip. I haven't read the book. Something I just had. All right, anyway, that's not looking like it's going to work. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Karaoke bar and Kroger's, right?
Do I look like a karaoke?
You are with Dick, and I'm, well, more personable. It's a great team, if you ask me. We have a queen to kill.
Who are these actors? These guys are from like that should look like some sci-fi. I was gonna say that looks like some sci-fi network shit.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I don't know too much about it, man, but that was it.
As long as they don't have the fucked up explosions that they have in the sci-fi network where shit is like you can tell it's not real. The shit is like, yeah, it's their green screen is fucked up.
Cheesy ass After Effects and shit.
Exactly. It's like Godzilla is attacking the city and he comes like 2 years later.
Well, this is another one that's been announced. This has a dope ass premise though. Trees.
Ready Sea Sparks trees.
We all know how much I love trees.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
But,
Shit, that's crazy.
yeah, that shit looks dope.
That's a
The
dope.
cover is dope.
Go down a little bit. Warren Ellis and who? Go down a little bit.
Warren
And
Ellis.
Jason Howard.
Yeah.
Jason Howard.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this shit is about like it's a different type of alien invasion type of thing. This is about some big, humongous structures that come down from outer space and just land and plant themselves in Earth. But that's it. They don't do anything. Nothing happens. Nothing comes out. Nothing goes on. They just land, and they're fucking huge. And it's just about the human reaction to that and what the fuck people are doing and how people start going bananas with nothing happening.
Wow.
It's like
maybe there's a meaning to the roots being shaped like a skull, right? Like,
More than likely,
they're trying to tell you a hidden message there, like, yeah, it's about to go down.
more than likely, like, you know, it's a new premise. It's a different type of alien invasion premise.
That is ill, yeah.
But
they're gonna teabag. They can just go teabag the whole planet.
exactly. You got to get aliens to teabag Earth.
Dropping
You see the skull, you already know.
That's exactly it. That's right. That's exactly right.
Oh man.
Oh God. Now, of course, they announced this one too that I had. There's a bunch. I'm just going through some of the ones that I actually have. Hungry Ghost is another one.
So
this is an Anthony Bourdain written story.
And is that Dark Horse?
Rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain.
Is that Dark Horse Comics?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all know he killed himself. What was it? Last year or earlier this year?
Yeah, crazy.
Ooh. Who knows?
Don't get it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's another.
You got that much dough? All right, bro.
Hey, money doesn't buy everything. Money doesn't buy everything.
It don't. It don't.
Word up, man.
That's proof right there. You know, that's just...
True indeed. But yeah, man, you know, it's a lot going down. A lot we had.
I got some comics. I mean, not comics, but some. I don't want to. Like, I can stand up right now. But like from the bottom down, you know, I'm rocking it, so I can't really stand up.
When you got some holy ass underwear,
what the fuck? You got some fucking bowling shorts on?
Hey, I'm wearing my motherfucking Hanes underneath.
You slide to the side. You got wheels on that.
Why is this shit?
Nah, I ain't got the tech. I'm not trying to stand up, so hold on. I gotta exit the screen to the side.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be right back.
Tackled by security right now, D. Oh, man. See a couple of yellow jackets land. He lands on the bed. Get him.
Hey man, I'm old, bro. I like to be comfortable.
All right, I heard that, nigga. Shit.
I walk around with sweats and no underwears.
Yeah, you got to. Free falling.
Exactly.
People wear sweats with underwear?
You know, exactly. It's like
that's one of my favorite songs right there, bro.
That's like you walk around, you catch them broads Peter gazing.
Yeah.
But yo,
just checking it out.
Hey, bro, I got some video games I want to shout. Can I do that real quick?
Do that. Let's talk about that.
Okay. I want to talk about Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Have you heard of that yet?
No.
That comes out by Sucker Punch
Samurai
Production.
Game, right? Samurai.
Bro, basically
Ninja.
Basically, you are you're in Japan during the first Mongol invasion.
Ooh.
Okay.
And you're defending the. A lot of people don't know this, but the Mongols, they conquered just about everybody they ever tried to, except for Japan. They couldn't do it. So this is about that, and that drops August 20th, 2019. No, it didn't drop. Everybody's waiting to see when this is going to drop. It got pushed back.
Huh? Wow.
No, it didn't pull it. They just pushed it back because they wanted to be right, which I appreciate. Why put some shit out before it's ready? So,
Destiny.
Say it again.
Destiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a ton of titles. Yo, there's this other joint that's coming out called Cyberpunk 2077. That's out by CD Projekt, which put out Witcher. It's an RPG free roam game. It's basically Grand Theft Auto meets Blade Runner. Okay?
Damn.
It's gonna be crazy. The maps are huge.
Really?
You know what I mean? You're building your characters. It's gonna be dope.
Okay.
Now here's something. Now here's a game that I'm worried about. Because every time these motherfuckers try to put out a video game that has to do with a movie.
Uh-oh.
That's what I see. But we have Marvel Avengers coming out on May 15th.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm seeing that. It looks sick, bro.
Yeah, I looked at it too, bro. And that's made by Square Inc.
Yeah.
Who I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, bro, they created Space Invaders.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Back in the day, huh?
They've been
forever.
around for a long time.
But one thing that's kind of cool is they're gonna have a bunch of dope skins, and one of the good skins they're gonna have is the Joe Fixit.
Nice.
They're gonna have the Joe Fixit for the Hulk.
Joe Fixit is back in Immortal Hulk right now too, big time.
Word? Oh,
Yeah, big
Joe,
time.
Joey was the shit, man.
Yeah.
Couple more. I got one more. I gotta say. Oh,
But, shit, right, but speaking of video games and movies, we're killing that World War Z right now. All three of us.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get on that.
Anyone who's out there on that World War Z on PlayStation 4, get down with the crew. Word up.
Get us up. Yeah. Then The Last of Us 2 is coming out. They don't got a release date for that either. I'm looking forward to that as well.
Nice.
But yeah, man, video games, man. World War Z. Let's do that. Are you able to put our usernames up on the cast so they can find us?
Yeah, I think I can do that actually. Let me see if I can do that. I know mine is. Let me see. Ready? See BX. What's yours?
BX. Russ is BX Bomb, right?
Yeah, all caps. BX Bomb 71.
Hold on. BX BOMB. Okay, and what's yours?
Streezalino. STREE.
Yep.
ZALINO.
All right. Boom.
Bam. Get with us on that World War Z. We will rock with you.
Boom. Look at that. That's everybody's PlayStation Network names right there. Go ahead if you're in the chat room, write that down.
Yes.
You can
Let's get on that challenge mode.
friend request everybody.
Yeah.
And get it going.
Let's kill some Zeeks.
Word.
Yeah, man. So yeah, let me see right quick. I had a couple more things. Oh, right, one more movie thing that I just discovered right quick. On Deadline. This is crazy right here. Look at this.
What about the female Thor? You think people are gonna bug off that?
I mean, that's she's not. It's the movie's not about her. She's in it. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Look at that. New Jack City reboot is in the works.
Oh.
Snowfall's Malcolm M. Mays writing it. What do you think about that?
I think they should let it go. Come on, man.
Man.
You ain't gonna top the first one.
Nah, man. I think they need to reboot New Jack City, and I think Nino needs to be played by Woody Harrelson.
Exactly. See, now I yes.
Come on.
Yeah, Woody
He's
Harrelson.
a great actor. He's a fantastic actor.
He is.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
But nah, I think the only one that could pull off Nino Brown and being a white dude is probably Christopher Walken, but he's too old right now.
Shit, what about Jason Statham?
Oh, Jason? Yeah.
Bro.
A British Nino?
British Nino. As a matter of fact, take the whole shit out of New York City, put it in fucking Berlin or some shit.
Yeah.
That's something. That's dope.
The East End.
You can
Just
flip-
take every nigga out of it. Make it all fucking German.
This motherfucker, he's passing out instead of turkeys, he's passing out schnitzels.
Word. new Frankfurt G's.
Yeah, he's passing out fucking currywurst.
Wow.
But yeah, truthfully, the reason I brought this page up was because of that headline that you see under that breaking news, which says the Micronauts information.
Yeah.
Micronauts have been announced. Paramount
Live action.
is bringing it to life, man.
Okay.
And now, I don't know if it's it is live action. Yeah, first live action pick with Micronauts. My thing is this. Is this? I don't know. I mean, my whole love of the Micronauts came from the Marvel Comics shit. You know what I'm saying? When they came out with this whole microverse thing and all that stuff with Ant-Man, I was just like, oh shit, we getting ready to see the Micronauts in the MCU. But that didn't come to fruition. Of course, that intellectual property is owned, I think, by like Hasbro or some shit like that, because that's a toy chain. Marvel picked them up. They're originally toys, not comic books.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Right.
So, I guess my dreams of seeing them in the MCU are officially now dead, but at least they come to the big screen.
All right. What are they doing with the Inhumans?
Oh, Inhumans are finished, man. They already tried and failed with that shit. They tried to.
That's a damn shame, man.
They tried to put the Inhumans in place of mutants before that fucking Fox deal. They thought they were going to be able to bring Inhumans in and get the same love. And they did that stupid ass ABC TV show and tried to tie it into the big screen. Nah, that was a failed effort. I'm just glad they pulled the plug on that and completely erased all information. They
talking about doing a movie for that though.
They Men in Black erased everybody's memory of that shit.
Yeah, I understand why. This shit was trash.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, man. What you looking forward to with the Disney, bro? What's? Let me get something right. Once we download the Disney thing, once we become a member, are we gonna have access to all these fucking all these TV shows that they got?
Well, the ones that they're gonna currently release. Upon release, you're gonna have The Mandalorian. That's gonna be the first new show that's gonna be released when it comes out on November 12th.
And what is that?
That's the Star Wars. That's the Bounty Hunter series by Jon Favreau. That's just Juan Carlos Esposito, Carl Weathers. It's going to be incredible.
Okay.
Definitely looking forward to that. And there's I don't know.
So they're doing the Winter Soldier and Falcon going to be in that first run too?
Oh no. That's later. That's down the line. Most of those big time Marvel shows that you said that'll be a while.
Okay.
That'll be a while. But I think the first one to come from that might be the WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but or Loki, or the Loki show.
Loki. Okay.
Yeah, because they're gonna be doing Loki after he disappeared with the Tesseract in Endgame. That's the show.
That's what that's going to be about. Oh, yeah. Dope.
And we also get the animated What If series too, so that could be coming sooner than some of them. Also, they showed clips from that already. They're going to be doing a What If episode for every movie that came out. All 23 films will have an alternate universe What If episode.
Cool. I remember. One of the what ifs I remember from back in the day that I had was, what if Tony Stark wasn't an alcoholic or some shit?
Instead of make wild armor and sell weapons, he just writes romance comedies and shit. Yeah, man. It's all kind of shit. But yeah, we got all kinds of stuff, man. I just wanted to get on right quick and do a nice broadcast, let people know we haven't gone anywhere. The Comic Book Trap House in it. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing scheduled up, get a good day, have some really dope guests.
What are you thinking? We gonna do this Thursdays then? We're gonna shoot for the Thursday.
That's the day I think we should do it. You know, it's the day after New Comic Book Day. We could talk about the shit that came out Wednesdays because a lot of cats do Wednesday shows day of, and it's just too much, you know. And
Right.
I think we give people a day to breathe, give people a day to read, so I'm not necessarily spoiling everything, you know. But yeah, I think Thursdays is good because Friday nights is too wild card, especially with cats like us.
So we rocking this Thursday then, or no? Are we going next Thursday?
Oh, this coming Thursday.
What are we doing?
Hey, we on, nigga.
All right.
We on.
I go.
There is a Thursday. If there's a Thursday, then we're on. If there's no Thursday during some week, if Thursday gets canceled, then we don't have to rock. Let me know.
So this Thursday, guess who you think we gonna have this Thursday? You got any idea of special guests?
Yeah, I'm gonna line somebody up. I had a few heads in mind, but we'll have somebody to counteract our shit talk.
Okay. Somebody put us in a little bit of intellectual check. Yeah.
Oh well, or be worse than us. It might be
Worse, yeah.
Might be somebody more faded than we are.
Right. I still got like 2 more cups to go. So
Damn.
I'm taking it easy right now.
I left my damn 6-pack upstairs and didn't even have another one, but I was drinking the official Comic-Con beer, the Brooklyn Tender.
Wow.
Brooklyn Tender IPA.
Tender IPAs. This is the official beer of New York City Comic-Con every year. They usually come out with them late September. I found a 6-pack at Dwayne Reed over the weekend. Even though I'm not going to New York Comic-Con this year, unfortunately, I'll be in LA. But like I said, we're doing Baltimore. So if anybody in the chat room is going to Baltimore or lives in Baltimore and knows what's up with Baltimore, holler at me. Do a little meetup out there or something. Russ,
Yo.
you got to roll with me, man. We got to go down there. And
Oh, yeah. They're going to have a lot of toys over there. I already know it.
a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff we can't miss out. Got to do it.
Oh, no doubt.
So, yo,
I'll keep you posted. As soon as I know, you'll know.
big up to all of y'all, man. Be strong.
Peace.
We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, under normal circumstances, we'll keep it to a good hour. You know, I don't want to beat people in the head.
Word.
I don't want to beat y'all in the head, and I don't want to beat other people in the head.
hit him with an hour chunk, and
That's all we need. That's all we need. Talk our shit. But I mean, if we go over, we go over. We probably will plenty of times. But let's keep it a little bit tight. Make it happen.
If you did this on a Saturday, bro, fuck, I'll drink with you till the morning. I don't give a fuck.
Word.
Saturday nights can be the wild card nights. You know what I'm saying? We come on or we don't. You know. But Saturday nights, look for it.
I want to do a Saturday night when before we even get on, we are completely obliterated. And I want to see how that works out.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild style right there.
And we don't tell the guests. We don't tell the guests.
That can be arranged. That can certainly be arranged.
Oh, right off the bat.
Word up, man.
The
So,
guest shows up.
Sounds good to me, man.
Shout out to everybody in the chat room who came through. Peter Parker Comics, big up to you, man. Good looking out for checking us out. Sammy, everybody, man. Mel V, my man. Nas Pacino, Comics with Bueller. Good stuff, man. We'll be back.
Keep coming through.
Yeah, we'll be back this Thursday with the new shit.
New shit. And mark me by this too. I'm gonna have something to share, bro. I'm gonna start my collection Thursday.
Word.
So I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna bring something in.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
Okay.
All right, so there's an announcement right there. D Strong is gonna hit the comic book store. He's gonna hit New Comic Book Day this Wednesday. He's gonna start back. We're gonna actually we're gonna see a man get back on his fucking collecting grind this very week, and he's gonna announce to us what he's starting with, his newfound title.
Yes.
Thursday. That's dope.
All your new titles. What you rolling with? Yeah.
That's the highlight of the show for me. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig. I'm definitely gonna dig, man. So,
Big up, man. So, yo, all our
Big
people,
up, everybody.
big up. We're gonna go ahead and sign off now. next time this Thursday, 9 o'clock. We're gonna do it at 9 o'clock, right, fellas?
9 o'clock.
All right, that's what it is. Comic Book
Yes,
Trap
sir.
House. Until then, follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel right down below. Peace.
Peace.
Urgh.